stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second down behind the sticks. Now Williams. Wow, it's free again! And now the Bengals have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead off the turnover. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with the lineman about quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
56. Bears nothing. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot.
Loses it again. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
I'm wondering.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63. Bears nothing. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They're on the counter with Swift. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Williams. Wow, it's free again! Now the Bengals have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead off the turnover. Domination after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
70. Bears nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. One in behind center with Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pass play now. Bengals get to him and take him down. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
3rd down. Here's Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season.
11.
On first down, here's Burrow. Good gain out past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Big 13. 11. Dot.
Burrow on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken off with it again.
Gotta go.
Burrow picking up the pace.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dot.
Throwing on seconds. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Gun.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Gets it downfield. It's Chase. He's going to bring this down to their 35. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Shot.
Burrow now on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here we go. Shot.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going for it again. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Escapes a defender. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Positive that effort. You didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
11, 11, 11. Shot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
77. Bears nothing. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give them some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. We Fields this at the 18. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
With Brown to start the drive. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Gun. Start. What is start?
Burrow setting up the play action. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it! Has a layout for it, but touchdown! The Bengals running away with it in the second quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
84. Bears nothing. Evan McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Massive hits, the ball's out. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Here we go. Start.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He rolls to his right. This one taken in by Chase. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. With early results holds here today, partner, it would appear that this guy's in store for a busy game. They've already made it a priority going his way.
They always want to get a guy this talented the ball early, right? Just get him in confidence, get him in rhythm. But this game lines up well against this defense who right now has got no answer.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside, defense.
They got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
91. Bears nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's the backup, first throw. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ballgame. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the sixth team in the history of this game to knock 12 sacks in one ball game.
This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We're strong in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
They're going to bring on Nick Wisnowski to handle this punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Ball's in this punt at the 8. He dodged the tackle. Dancing past him. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Back.
Play action now. Burrow. Headed out right. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. What?
Burrow from the gun. Buying some time right. He can run it. Jukes away from one. Dodges another stop. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 180.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes again. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
All set now. 1st and 10.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 180. Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes a defender. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Escapes out to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals continue dominating in our opening half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown.
Touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. This is Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bears with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in the record books right now.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football.
Recovered by the offense.
Wisnowski on and readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Punt meets him at the 28. He dodged the tackle. Jukes another one. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in inside the 20. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 17.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Escapes a defender. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 6-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
11, Thomas. 180. Shot.
Burrow back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Makes the tackle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
On 1, right?
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 180. Shot.
Back now, pressure coming. Flushed out of the pocket. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals piling it on going into halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McPherson at the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we've